here with Bellagio Tournament Director Jack McClelland for another segment of Card Players Ask Jack. Now, this letter came in from one of the viewers of the show. There was a tournament at a local casino where the floor seemed unable to make a decision. This gentleman was in a hand with two other players. He had a Jack 9. The flop came Jack 9-4, a rainbow flop, and player 1 bet over half of his chips. The gentleman with Jacks and 9s pushed all in, player 3 folded, and player 1 proceeded to expose one of his cards, a Jack, before saying call or fold. At this point, he had not declared his intentions, and to the gentleman's knowledge with the Jack 9, he thought if a card was exposed, the hand was dead. So he said he deserved the pot at that point with no more play because the card was exposed, so he was the only player left with a live hand. Now, should he have been awarded the pot at this point? Because the tournament director came over, he hemmed and hawed, and he finally agreed with the player with the Jack 9, awarded him the entire pot without giving the other gentleman an option to call or fold.
No, the hand would not be dead. The player that exposed the Jack, he's trying to get information again. So it would be, if he calls and wins the pot, then I would give him a 20-minute penalty. Or if he calls and loses the pot. But the player that exposed the Jack, again, he did not make any attempt to push his chips into the pot, did not say call or fold. So the player with the Jack and 9 should just sit there and wait to see what happens.
And he should still be given the option to call, raise, or fold?
Right.
And then at the end of the hand, is it customary always a 20-minute penalty for showing the card?
Well, no, sometimes I give him a warning. It's all according to where it looks like in this case, he showed the Jack to try to get a reaction to see if the Jack was good or not.
And how does that hurt the integrity of the game?
Well, if you're flashing cards, usually when you're trying to do that is, it happens a lot when you raise and somebody throws your hand away and then you flash an ace at them. Well, you're trying to set them up later on to make them think you've always got an ace when you raise.
So what would you say to a player who tried to claim it was an accidental flash if it was clearly an obvious flash?
He'd accidentally get 20 minutes.
Great. Thanks so much, Jack.
You're welcome.
If you have a question that you'd like to ask Bellagio Tournament Director Jack McClelland, please email it to askjack@cardplayer.com. For Jack McClelland, I'm Lizzie Harrison, Card Player TV.